So my name is Tammy Rodriguez, and I asked you here today as nurse leaders because there's a teaching theory that I wanted to share with you. And that teaching theory is reflection. And we can use that in writing to help us understand more why we're a nurse, why do we keep being a nurse, how can we get better, identify our weaknesses. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to share those things with you. I actually had a great story to share from a positive perspective, a reflection for myself, and that was that a patient came in, she was very upset and angry. Every person who went in the room, she would be abusive and curse at, and as you all know, anger is never a first response. So upon prodding, we found out it was her birthday, actually her son's birthday, and we were able to address that concern. We got her a birthday cake and a gift from the gift shop to give her son. And that story, it encompasses why I'm a nurse. I like to make people feel better. I like to solve problems. I like to dig a little bit deeper. So today, I want to take a few minutes and have you do the same. I want to provide you the opportunity for about 4 or 5 minutes to, in your mind, pick up one story, one incident that made you happy or continue in your nursing career. Maybe it's a bad outcome that made you think, this is why I'm doing it. Or maybe it's a good outcome that you said, this is what drives my spirit. This is why I'm a nurse. So I brought a blank piece of paper for each of you. I want you to concentrate on your emotions. I don't want you to worry about punctuation. I don't want you to worry about if it's spelled correctly. I just want you to think of that moment and just put it on paper. And I'm going to give you about 4 or 5 minutes to do that. There is no wrong answer. And I think you're going to see some great benefits. So we will start now. There's about 1 minute left. Fifteen seconds. Time, very good. All right, so now I'm going to ask one of you to share your moment.
I'll share.
Great.
So you want me to just read what I have?
Please.
Okay. I was new to the third floor. I had a patient. He was an elderly man. He could not speak. He had no family or friends that we knew of. He was from a nursing home, and he was here to treat an infection. Because of this, he was on contact precautions. Every time we went into the room, you could see he just lit up. You could tell he was glad someone was there. When we would leave or we would walk by, you could hear him moan, and he would just call out. So we got him a seclusion bed or a posy bed, and myself and one of the CNAs took him around. We brought him out of his room, and we just wheeled him around the hallway, gave him a tour of the floor. He was so happy. He smiled and waved at everyone. I think this healed my spirit as much, if not more so, than his. And that's why, one of the reasons why I love being a nurse. It's just the connection. It made such a huge difference for him, being what we kind of labeled a difficult patient. Oh my God, we're always in the room. That is all we needed to do. That's all he wanted, was that human connection. And I think I needed that connection that day too. It was really healing.
Great, great. So each of you, just in a few words, how did that make you feel putting on paper that experience that you chose to write down about? If you could give me one word.
One word. Reconnected. Comforted. Validated.
All right, so I hope that you could see this as a tool that you could use with your staff. There are several advantages. It's low in cost. It can renew their spirit. It could provide opportunities to share experiences that people don't want to go through again or do want to go through again. Disadvantages could be that there could be a little bit of emotion tied to that. And sometimes having a lot of emotion is difficult. So I hope this has been a valuable tool for you. And thank you so much for coming to